Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. I haven't sat down and made a video for like 3 weeks now, so this is a little bit weird, but if you watched my video last week then you'll know exactly why. I just was not in the right state of mind to be sitting here and talking to a camera, which is weird because I've still been vlogging, but I feel like that's a totally different thing. Anyway, as you can clearly tell from the title below, this is going to be a big haul video. It includes mostly fashion, skincare, hair care and homeware, and no makeup for some reason. I just haven't really been buying much recently because I feel like I already have so much. First thing is a homeware item, but it's not like a pretty looking thing, it's more a functional thing and it's actually makeup related, and it is this makeup brush storage container. It's really gross now that I'm looking at it. It has like makeup all over it, so ignore that, but I absolutely love this thing. I'll take the brushes out so that you can see what it looks like. So it is simply just a plastic container, but the thing that I love about it is that it has 3 sections, and that is one thing I've always found really annoying about my makeup brushes. I find stuff really hard to find, so having a section solves that problem. So in the big one at the bottom, I put my big fluffy brushes like these. Then in the one here, I usually put my contour and highlighting stuff, so that's easy to find. And then here, I put my eye-related brushes. I got it from Priceline. I'm not sure for how much. It would have been between $10 and $15. I bought it in one of those huge Pricelines in the city, and it was just in like this hidden section. If you have a way of getting to a huge Priceline shop, then I recommend you look around there because they very rarely have these in the small ones. I have a feeling I'm not sitting in the exact same spot and my hair looks very different, so I apologize for that continuity issue that you would have just seen, but my boyfriend just came back from uni, so I was just having a chat with him. But anyway, now I'm going to continue on with the rest of the haul. This next thing is super exciting, and it's so exciting that I have saved it and haven't used it yet because I keep wanting to use it for something special, which is silly because it is something you can use over and over again. But it is this macro and wide lens for iPhones, and it's from Typo. So it comes with 2 lenses that you simply just attach onto your iPhone. I have to admit though, it doesn't look that simple, but the lady at Typo said it was, so we'll see. I'll definitely vlog that process for you guys. On someone else's phone though, I just realized, because otherwise that won't work. So the first lens is super widescreen. They describe it as a broad scope one, and it's meant to be 15 times more than the average iPhone capture, which is insane to me, and I don't really know how that's possible, but I'm excited to try it out. And then the second one is close-up for macro images, which is really interesting. I'm just really excited to play around with it, mostly because I film all of my vlogs on my iPhone, so if I can make my vlogs look more creative in any way, then I want to do that. Oh my god, planes, go away. If you're interested in buying this pack yourself, it is just $13 from Typo, and they also had another pack, and I can't remember what they both were, but one of them was fisheye, which is pretty cool, but I think the other one that came with it I wasn't really interested in, but it would be cool to get both eventually, and it's compatible with all smartphones, which is awesome. If you've been watching my videos over the last few months, you would have seen this next thing heaps, as I keep wearing it, not only in videos, but in real life, in vlogs and stuff. This top from Cotton On. I actually got this in the sale section for $5, and I don't know why it was in there because they had other ones in different colors in the full price section, and they were like way more. They're like $25. So maybe this just wasn't a popular color, but I actually love this color. It kind of reminds me of denim because obviously it's like that blue denim shade, but it obviously isn't denim. What am I even saying right now? I have no idea. What I like about this is it's not only ripped, but it also has a whole bunch of different colors within it, like different shades of blue and white, and I think it's really cool and adds to the texture. And I also absolutely love the top. That's the main reason I bought it. I kept seeing people over Instagram wearing tops like this, and I thought they were going to be from really expensive brands, so when I saw this at Cotton On, I was like, oh my god, yes. And I think it looks so flattering with a lot of different outfits. It can be really casual, but I feel like if you wear a fancy jacket with it, it looks formal, and I've been loving this, and I still can't believe I got it for $5. So good. It turns out I am showing you a makeup item. I just had no idea it was there as it was hidden underneath all the clothes, and it is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer with goji berries and haloxyl. Don't know what that is. It's a pretty popular concealer. A lot of people like it as it provides a really thin coverage that is really easy to blend out, and the little applicator on the top makes everything just sink in really nicely. I sometimes have a problem with creasing, but I've never had a problem with this one creasing. I don't use it a huge amount, if I'm going to be honest, because I prefer a full coverage concealer, but when I just want to look natural and I don't want to risk any creasing, then this is perfect. This one is a bit different from the usual ones you can buy in store in Australia, because this one is in the shade Neutralizer, so it's a yellow shade. Friend Ellie and I bought these online. I wish I could remember what website it is. I'll ask her after I film and I'll have it in the description of this video. And I remember we got it for quite cheap, and because we got one each, it meant the postage was cheaper and it just worked out really, really well. I really, really like this, and I love how it's yellow because I have quite a lot of blue under my eyes, so it helps neutralize that. Now I'm going to move on to a bunch of stuff that I bought while I was in the city with my friend Ellie a few months ago. I really love all the things I bought, so I'm really excited to show you. These first two things are from Sephora, but they're not makeup because the makeup there is pretty damn expensive. I've heard heaps about the Sephora skincare masks, like the Sephora brand ones, so I picked up a couple myself. This first one is a Sephora honey mask, and it's meant to nourish and soothe the skin and relieve dry and sensitive skin so that your skin, I keep saying the word skin, becomes velvety soft and it's comfortable and balanced. And I don't exactly understand what it is. It sort of looks like a sheet mask, but at the same time it kind of looks like it's made of jelly, but as you can tell from me talking about it, I haven't tried it yet, so I'm still yet to try it, and when I try it, I'll vlog it for you guys. This next Sephora mask is their ginseng, hope that's how you pronounce it, sleeping mask, and I've never tried a sleeping mask before, so I was really excited because I always feel like things on your skin and your hair overnight always nourish it so much more. And this mask was enriched with natural ginseng root extract, and it's meant to provide a tightening effect and tones the skin for more defined facial contours, and then you're meant to wake up with more fresh and energized skin. I have used this once before my 19th birthday party because I wanted to look really, really nice, and I have to admit, I didn't notice much of a difference. My skin felt softer and stuff in the morning, but it wasn't anything amazing. So maybe this one just wasn't really right for me. I probably need something that's more hydrating anyway, because this was more focused on like facial contours, which maybe isn't meant to feel that different. But I did really like the feeling of it on my skin, and it didn't irritate my skin at all, and I have very, very sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin too, then don't be too afraid to try this. But obviously everyone's skin's different, so you could react to it, but it's still worth trying, I reckon. I have a little bit left in here, so I'll try it again another time and then vlog the experience just so I can double check what the experience is like. And also, I'm not a huge fan of the scent. Like right now I have a cold, so my nose is pretty blocked and it's still just too strong. This next thing is from the shop Mecca Maxima, but again, it's not makeup, and it is the Soap and Glory Flake Away Scrub, and this one has chia butter, I can't remember how to say that, sugar, and peach seed body polish. The reason I bought this little one was actually to test out the scent. I know I could have gotten a sample, but I just thought I might as well get this. It's only $5. Unfortunately, I still have the other Soap and Glory scrub. I think it's called the Sugar Scrub, and it's a really, really big one, and I do really like how it works. Obviously this one will work and function just as well, but the scent has become so sickly to me. Occasionally I really like it, but now and then I'm just like, nah, I don't want that. It just doesn't smell fresh, it's too sweet. So I thought I'll give this a go, so then when next time I need to replace it, I can get this scent instead. I feel like I'm going to like this scent so much more. It's much more fresh and citrusy, so I'll let you guys know what I think in a vlog. These next three things are all fashion items, and they're from a shop I've never bought anything before, which is pretty exciting because you guys know I normally just shop mainly at Kmart and Cotton On, and the shop is H&M. We have only recently got one, actually it was probably a couple of years ago now, but we kind of recently got one in Melbourne. We got a huge store in the most beautiful building, and I have walked through there a couple of times when I was on school excursions, but I haven't actually gone shopping in there. So Ellie brought me in there because she said, you'll love it, and I was so surprised by the prices. I don't know why I always thought it was such an expensive store. I guess because it's in a fancy building and it's in the city. It sort of reminded me of Cotton On price-wise, so if that's in your price range, then so is H&M. And I'm so excited to show you these three things. You've already seen them quite a bit in my videos, but I just absolutely love them and I've been wearing them so much. This first top is from the H&M Basics range and it says that the brand is divided. Basically, it is a short-sleeved turtleneck top in this beautiful reddy burgundy color, and the sleeves are really fitted, which I've never experienced before, and they're longer than a normal t-shirt. And at first I was like, this is strange, but then I started to really like it. It feels very grown up and very like chic. I don't even know how to explain, but I just really like wearing this. I find that it suits my body shape quite a bit and it makes me look quite slim but at the same time curvy, and I just really like this, and I would definitely go back and get this in other shades if I go again. I can't exactly remember the price, but it would have been about $15 or $20. It wasn't anything more than that. In case you're wondering what size this is on me, for reference, this is Europe and US size extra small, and it was really fitted on me. I actually considered getting a size bigger, but then I started to like how it was fitted, so yeah. As most of you guys would know, I am obsessed with fitted dresses in pretty much the same cut. I have so many of them. I decided to get another one because it was only $10 and it fit me so well. I was so surprised, and it is again by the brand Divided. Are they all called Divided? I don't really know, but basically it is this beautiful blue color and it has this, is that like a snakeskin pattern on it? I think it actually is. I haven't really noticed that. Like, I knew there was a pattern, but I didn't realize what it was. And I just love the fit of this. I find that the cut is really flattering. Like, for example, those seams down the side just make it hug your body so well, and I like the cut of it, and I also like how it goes really high up at the front and the back, because then you don't have to worry about bras, because I only have basic bras, so as soon as there's things that are cut weird, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be difficult. So I absolutely love this, and it's actually really comfortable to wear too. The material's really soft. And yeah, in case you want to buy this online and for reference you're wondering what size I am a US size 6 and a Europe size 36. It doesn't have Australian sizing, which is strange, but yeah, maybe that helps. This last thing from H&M I have been looking for literally for years now. The only place I could find them was online, and they were pretty pricey, so I was so excited when I saw this on the H&M website. I really suggest before you go to the store, because it is so big, you check out the website and just open a few tabs of things you like, because then I basically went in and tried to find all of those things. So both of these things, other than the dress, which was unexpected, I already knew from the website. Anyway, the thing that I got is this tartan skirt, which I absolutely love. I'm sure some of you aren't a fan of it, as a lot of people just think it's really 90s, or they think it looks a little too much like a school skirt, which I find really weird, because if my school skirt looked like this, I would have felt so confident. Ours was just really plain and yuck. But I seriously love this. I love the length of it. It's not too short and it's not too long, and I wear this usually at my waist because I just find that the most flattering on me, and it just fits so well, and I love the color of it. I love that it's red and black, and it's really good to wear during winter as well, because you can wear like leggings underneath. Well, not leggings, I mean tights. Not that I've done that, but I keep thinking about it, so I've got to do it eventually. But I'm just so happy I got this. Unfortunately, it was $30 and I never spend that much on clothing ever. I'm sure most of you guys remember when I got that big Priceline haircare bag. Well, basically to receive that, you had to spend a certain amount of money in particular haircare brands. So I got a hair dye, I'm pretty sure, but that's gone now. I think it was by John Frieda though, and it was in cool brown. See, I do actually remember it pretty well. The first thing I have tried before is the Batiste dry shampoo in the shade dark and deep brown, and I really like this because I do like a Batiste dry shampoo, but the darker my hair gets, the more impossible it becomes to use. So it's awesome that it comes with one that's in deep brown. I don't use this a huge amount, as I do have problems with having dry hair, not oily hair, but I like how it gives your hair a big refresh. So sometimes if my hair's been up for really long and then suddenly I need it to look good, it's perfect just to spray it through and give it more life. So I'm really glad that I got this. This next thing is by the brand John Frieda, and it is their 7-day volume in shower treatment, which claims to amplify hair thickness for up to 7 days. And I really don't know if it does, which is weird because I have been using this for quite a while. I should be able to tell because I don't use many hair products, but maybe it just doesn't make much of a difference, therefore I don't notice. Basically, you use it after you shampooed and conditioned, and you leave it in for a bit and then you wash it out. And when I've got it in there and I'm touching it, it does actually feel fuller, but once I wash it out, I'm kind of like, huh, did that really make a difference? So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this in particular. These next two things I didn't actually buy myself. My mum bought them for me, which was really, really sweet. She said they were on sale really, really cheap at Kmart and she couldn't resist. The first one is these 3/4 length leggings. Although they're cheap, they honestly don't feel cheap. They're extremely stretchy and they feel very firming on your body, which I absolutely love. And it's by the brand Active & Co, in case you're interested, and I got mine in the size 10. And they just feel honestly really good quality. I used to wear these to work every single week when I still worked at the children's gymnastics place, and I felt really professional in these, which is weird for something that's so cheap. This next thing I'm kind of embarrassed to show you because I did actually wear it today to Pilates. First session, by the way. Woo, go me. And it is looking really, really gross. Like, not sweaty, but it's just covered in a lot of stuff because I kind of just dumped it on the ground. When you first look at it, it looks extremely boring because it's just a black t-shirt, but the reason I like it is that when you turn it around, there is a hole here, which sounds bad, but like obviously it's a purposeful hole. And I really like it because it shows a peek of skin, and then all of this stuff at the top next to it is transparent. It's kind of like that bikini I bought a while ago, which is probably really random to refer to, but it's the only other thing I have that's like this. This last product is again another skincare, and surprisingly it's another face mask, which is a big deal for me. It's up until now I rarely bought face masks, and when I did, they were in like actual liquid packaging things. They were never like this. But this one I really wanted to buy as I've seen it all over YouTube, and it's only $2.50, so I was like, sure. And it is from Daiso or Daisio, I don't know how to pronounce it, and it is their BB face mask. If you'd like to see this product in action, I actually used it in my last Vanuatu vlog, which I uploaded last week, so go look at that to see it. I was honestly surprised with how good this made my skin feel, considering it's just a sheet mask with liquid on it. And even when I looked at the ingredients, I was like, what is this even gonna do? It just sounds like water, but it honestly made my face feel so hydrated. Anyway, that's it for this really big collective haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I love how over the past year I've bought more of a range of things. A couple of years ago I only bought makeup and I feel like it wasn't as interesting, so I'm glad I buy a big range of things now, so I hope you guys like that too. Before I go, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who left beautiful comments on my last video I made, the thoughts and feelings ones. I was honestly quite nervous to upload that because it was totally out of my comfort zone, but you all made me feel so good about it, and it honestly did lift my confidence and my mood quite a bit, so I really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which thing you found the most interesting that I bought, and if you have any recommendations for future purchases, then I'll definitely appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!